I think it's really exciting. I know coming into this season, we had higher expectations with, the rookie we brought in. So we didn't know what that was going to come with. We didn't know exactly how the fans would react, but it's exceeded our expectations, I think. Especially comparing it to the first half of our season now, heading into, our last game and heading into the playoffs. It's just, I feel like we have a lot of momentum and we're just really excited to see where we are today.
She okay then before she came here?
No, I just saw her. I watched her play obviously a bunch and didn't know what she'd be like, and just really happy she's here.
Are you guys how would you characterize, are you good friends?
Yeah, we're good friends. We hang out a good amount and she's fun.
Indiana Fever is creating huge waves in the WNBA with exciting information about Lexi Hull's contract that has recently leaked. This news is not just about figures and contracts, it tells a deeper story about hard work, dreams, and what athletes must do to succeed in the world of professional sport.
That spot when you're playing with Caitlin Clark and how much Lexi Hull has unlocked that for Indiana. On cue!
Lexi Hull, widely recognized for her incredible work ethic and outstanding defense, is now the center of attention in the sports community. However, the leaked details of her contract are opening up big discussions. Are the Fever not giving enough credit to one of their most talented players? And how will this situation affect the future of the WNBA as it looks into how players are paid and how teams plan their strategies? Before we go deeper into this interesting story, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We promise more thrilling stories from the WNBA and other sports. Let's dive right into the details.
Joel speeds into the paint, curls around, Hull, put it! Lexi Hull have a day!
Lexi Hull's path to reaching the WNBA is a remarkable story, filled with hard work and strong will. At Stanford University, she was much more than just a player. She became a remarkable force on the court. She played an important role in helping her team win the NCAA championship in 2021, showing her incredible skills and dedication to the game, her unique ability to defend against the toughest opponents while also scoring made her an outstanding player that everyone noticed.
Yeah, first of all, here at win in front of everyone was great. To win in front of my grandma who came all the way from Canada, so shout out to Cheryl. Yeah, we still from Cheryl. And my sister came from Austin. It's amazing. And to have them, courtside is super cool too. So really good. Really good feeling tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited to I like
Yeah, my account will fully be about Lexi. Change that to Lexi Hull. Yeah.
Indiana Fever chose her as the 6th pick in the 2022 draft. The fans had very high hopes for her. They believe Hull could be the energizing force that the team needed to bring back its former glory. As a rookie, she displayed moments of great talent. But of course, there were also some challenges along the way. Moving from college basketball to the professional level is not an easy task, yet her strong determination and hard work helped her to stick out in the crowding.
But she's using it as motivation, and Clark, the vision, and Hull can't finish on the other end. But Caitlin Clark is putting on a masterclass.
Now that she is entering her 3rd season, it is clear to everyone that Hull has a bright future ahead. However, some leaked information regarding her contract has created some concern regarding her career. This news might be the motivation she needs to demonstrate her true potential, or perhaps it highlights deeper challenges that the league
People that are in this room, people that are on this team right now, everything from last year to this year just is everything. Everything, every player, every guy, everything is, so we've got a great opportunity to make us keep even harder.
I would say the energy in here is just huge. Like, everybody's pulling for each other. You could tell we have one big goal, and that's to make it to the playoffs.
Fever has been in a phase of rebuilding, striving to bring back the glory they achieved when they won the championship in 2012. They have made bold decisions by drafting young talents like Lexi Hull and Aaliyah Boston, which shows their commitment to building a brighter future for the team. However, rebuilding comes with its challenges and difficulties, and the Fever has certainly encountered their share of obstacles along the Among these young players, Hull stands out as the core of their strategy. She is a young and flexible player who plays with a fiery spirit that seems to shine brighter each game. The idea was to combine her energy with the experience of seasoned veterans and the potential of exciting rookies, creating a well-rounded team that could compete effectively. Unfortunately, finding consistency in their performance has been a struggle, leaving devoted fans wondering if the Fever can actually achieve the success they are aiming for.
Last 16 months, I mean, it feels like it's been forever, but then it also feels like it was just yesterday.
Confident, staying aggressive, that's what I tell myself, but I thought they played really good defense to start on us, and then when we kind of got into a flow and played a little bit more in transition, we were a lot more successful, and obviously Lex was amazing. I don't know.
If anyone's watching, if anyone's following, and you're not excited, I don't know what you're watching, because I know everyone here is really excited about what
News of a contract leak. More questions arise if it turns out that Hull's contract is less than what she rightfully deserves. This could create problems within the team and send a negative message to other young players who are watching closely. This raises an important question. Is the Fever's rebuilding plan truly flawed, or are these just typical struggles that any growing team faces on its journey to succeed? About the big issue, this leaked contract. The financial details show a deal that many people feel does not respect Hull's real potential. Her bonuses and all the conditions of her contract are now being examined closely. This is causing big discussions among fans and sports music experts. Back applause. Yes, some people say that Hull's achievements so far justify what she is being paid. They remind us that she is still adapting to the league and finding her best form. On the other hand, some fans believe that the Fever should invest more in her future because of her strong defense and dedication to the game. This situation is an example of the fight between recognizing talent for the future and valuing what someone can do right now. This leaked contract is not only about Hull, but it also touches on the Fever's plans for money and the larger issues with how players are paid in the WNBA. What message does this send to other young players who want to join the league, and how will this affect the Fever's standing and respect in the future? Breaking news: the WNBA were so thrilled to announce the WNBA and the Players Association, led by NECA, we've announced a long-term collective bargaining agreement that we've agreed to 8 years. We're so proud of the players and their ability to unify around the important issues to them. And while they bargained hard, we came together, we collaborated, and we have what we think is a groundbreaking agreement that's going to support these players for the long term and the next generation of players. It's going to include a tripling of the top players' pay, cash compensation. Tripling. The WNBA, which is the Women's National Basketball Association, has a very strict system for salary caps. This means there are limits on how much money teams can spend on players. The system is meant to keep things fair for all teams so that no one team can just buy all the best players. However, while it brings fairness, it also makes it hard for teams to create strong groups of players. For players like Hull, starting with small contracts is common, even if they have a lot of talent and potential. A happier earmark of growth. The WNBA announced plans to expand from 12 teams to 16, and for the first time this season, players travel on charter flights. For a team like the Fever, managing money is very important. They must be smart about how they spend their money. They have to find a way to invest in young, promising players while also keeping their team competitive and strong. But does this way of doing things stop players like Hull from showing their true abilities and earning what they really deserve? As more and more people start to watch and like the league, the discussions about salary caps are getting very intense. Fans want the stars of the game like Hull to get paid fairly because they work hard, but the teams have to deal with tight budgets, which makes it tricky. Hull's recent leaked contract reveals this ongoing fight about money and fairness within the league. Taylor cut off on the baseline. Smith shot fake. The 3-0 look at the behind the back and the push shot, showing up the moves to really grasp the situation of Hull. We must look at her contract in relation to her fellow players from the 2022 draft class. When we think about stars like Ryan Howard and Alyssa Smith, we see that they have not only made a splash with their exciting performances, but also secured impressive contracts that reflect their talent. Is opened up With the first 7 points of the quarter, Ryan Howard's got 4 or 5 of them, and Atlanta's up 12. For example, Howard has quickly proven herself to be a top player, and her contract shows just how much she is valued in the league. In contrast, Hull has chosen to focus more on defense and supporting her teammates. These skills are harder to put into numbers, but they are incredibly important for the success of a team. When we compare these players, it brings up important questions. Are players who specialize in defense not given the credit they deserve in the league? And what does this tell us about the way the WNBA defines what it means to be successful? Take applause. Look, see why Lex is frustrated there. That was social media has seen a big boom of opinions about Hull's contract situation. Many fans are coming together to support her, demanding that she receives fair wages and the respect she deserves for all her hard work. However, there are others who believe that the Fever team is limited by the financial rules set up by the league, leaving them with little choice. Experts are also joining the discussion.